your girl, baby Bree. Welcome back to my channel. It's Friday, so y'all know what time it is. It's time to get story time ready. So this story time, y'all, is gonna be about my worst Uber experience. Worst Uber experience. I would never take Uber again, bro. Like, that shit was so crazy. You guys ready to hear this crazy Uber experience? Make sure you guys stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned to my channel. Okay?
Drippin', bitches stay mad, stay trippin'. Fendi bag full of blue honey, straight crippin'. If a nigga like a pic, she hate different. Last year was underrated, now my rate different. Now my cake different. Switch the recipe, I bake different. Drewski on the set in the club.
Alright, so I'm not going to try to make the story time, long, but I'm just going to get right into it. So it was this particular day where I was dealing with this one guy, whatever. Now I'm gonna tell y'all what led to me having to take an Uber, because if y'all don't know or don't or do whatever, I got a car, so I don't really need to take Uber. So it is one day, y'all. I was dealing with this one guy. Me and him was like on a break for like about a week and a half, 2 weeks. I really don't remember, but I remember I was chilling with my family. I was drinking, I was vibing, because me and my family always have family dinners. We just really just together. So he hit me up. I miss you, yada yada. Me being a girl, whatever, I'm like, okay, I miss you too. I got some drink in me. I was faded, and my nigga hit me up. So I was like, okay. So it was like 3 p.m. because I remember we was having like a pool thing. We was at the pool, we was drinking, we was vibing. So he hit me up, was like, I want to see you tonight, this and that and the third. So I said, okay, boom. I said, but I can't drive right now. I said, you can come get me. So he said, okay, he'll come get me. Mind you, I live an hour from him. So he came and got me. Chilling with my family for a little bit, and then we left. We went home. So we went to his homie house, chilling, vibing, smoking, drinking, because his homie live in like the Hillwind Hills or something like that. Have a nice house with a bar. So we were just drinking, all this drink or whatever. And then it was like going on like, I say about 7 or 8. So it was going around, 7 or 8. So I was like, let's go back to your house. I'm tired of being here. So we went back to his house or whatever. Mind you, every time I'm somewhere, me and my cousin have this thing to where like every time we out, we always give each other our location. I keep my location on. Anywhere I go, like whether it's a hotel, apartment, wherever I'm at, she always know my location, just because if anything, they know where, to come look for me. So I gave her my location, whatever. And it's me and her talking, whatever. This nigga had like a stank ass attitude and was like, well, you just gonna be on your phone all night, you can leave. And I was just like, okay, the fuck? Like, you haven't seen me in 2 weeks and you have an attitude. I could be on my phone. Like, don't tell me I can't be on my phone. It ain't like I was constantly on my phone, but if my mom texts me or my auntie or somebody texts me like, oh, you made it, this and that, I'm gonna answer. Like you rather me be on my phone, so I'm not hiding nothing, than me just having my phone in my fucking purse and not just trying to pull it out. But whatever. And I was, faded, whatever, and I was like, I don't play that shit. Like, don't ever threaten me. Don't ever threaten to kick me out your house, because I would just fucking leave. Like, you want to threaten me one time, or you could get out, or I'll make you leave, I'm finna bounce. So I got my shit and I left. I went out knowing dang well I don't have my car, no nothing. And at this time, it's like going on 10, 11 o'clock at night. So I was like, fuck, like, bro, what the fuck I'm gonna do? Like, I could call my mama, but all she do is gonna be like, oh, I told you so. You know how mamas is when they know you shouldn't be fucking with that nigga and you still fucking with this nigga. That's the type of child I am. Until shit happen, I'm just like, okay, I should listen to you, whatever. So long story short, lucky I was the type of female who keep money, know how to save money, to where I could have just called an Uber. So I called an Uber, and mind you, this whole time I'm texting my cousin, letting her know everything. Like, bitch, what should I do? This and that and the third. And I have 2 sets of keys, so I left my keys at home. So she said, well, do you want me to get in your car and come get you? And I was thinking like, okay, I would have her, but I'm just like, I don't want to be sitting in this nigga face for a whole hour. His whole demeanor was just fucked up. Like, I don't know, and the whole time he was questioning like, oh, who you been with, or who you been seeing, or I seen you posting pictures, this and that. And I'm just like, okay, you know what, like, you you pick me up to come over here to question me or to just, you know, get back in good? Because I'm not here to get questioned. Because who the fuck you been with? Like, I'm not questioning you because I don't give a fuck. Because you 9 to 10 niggas, you're gonna lie. You ain't gonna be like, oh yeah, I was with a bitch last night and we fucked, and the fuck, like, no nigga ain't gonna really be real and say that shit. So I didn't even question it. Like, whatever is in the dark gonna come to the light eventually. So I was like, nigga, stop questioning me. Like, why the fuck you questioning me? We vibing, we drinking, smoking and shit. Like, why the fuck do you want to fucking question me on who I've been with or whatever? It just been a fucking week and a half. I haven't been with nobody. But you know, when you used to being with that person for a very long time, and then if you haven't seen them for a week, it seemed like forever, but it literally, it'd be like, damn, it's only 7 days, what the fuck? But it seemed like forever. So yeah, so at this point where he lived was like a lot of business. It was like grocery stores, it was like a food for less smoke shop, it was like a lot of business. So I walked over there, and then while I'm walking, I'm texting my cousin mad as fuck, because, you know, it was more to it. Like, we was arguing and shit, but I ain't gonna get into detail because the story's time is not about arguing, it's about the Uber. So I hear his car, because he have like a sports car, so I hear his engine. My ass hide behind the fucking car because I didn't want his ass to see me, because I knew he was going to try to trick me to go back in the house. And I'm just like, you know, let me be a strong ass female, because I don't want to get to it. Honestly, like, it was stupid, because my ass should have just fucking stayed home with my fucking family and just enjoy it, instead of leaving my family and I already planned the whole day with them. Still gonna be with this nigga, or the nigga could have just stayed at my house and chilled with me, you feel me? But you know how us girls is when it comes to these niggas. Like, so I walked to the nearest McDonald's. McDonald's was closed at this time because it was late at night. It was going on like 10 or 11. It was late at night. So I was kind of scared, but I had my pocket knife with me and I had my pepper spray, so I really wasn't thinking nothing of it. You know, even though I watch TV, I'm still aware of every single thing. So I told my cousin, I said, I'm just gonna call Uber. So I booked me an Uber, whatever. It said it was 2 minutes away. So I said, okay, boom, I'm only gonna be waiting here for 2 minutes. Mind you, I live an hour away from home. So around this time, it was like a lot of fires going on and shit. So that's why I was debating, like, dang, should I just stay at this nigga house, or is I'm gonna be able to get around to where I could go home? Because it was like a fire on the freeway. It was a fire in the desert, because I live like in the desert, whatever. And my mom was telling me, like, you shouldn't go, what if you get stuck, I'm not coming to get you, this and that and the third, even though she would have if I was in danger. But you know how that go. So I was like, fuck, should I still chance it? So before I call Uber, y'all, I MapQuest my address to see if it was gonna let me go home, and it said it was going, you know, the freeways I take to get home, it said it was nothing blocking it. I was able to go home. So I said, okay, boom. So I booked my Uber. It was like $100 and something. I don't know. So when I booked the Uber, let me just stop. This fucking Uber driver looked at fucking crazy. This one will get crazy. If I still had the picture, I'm gonna upload it, because this happened like a couple months ago. I'm gonna upload it, but I don't know if I still have it. I think I do, because I got a new phone, and I'll be deleting shit. But if I do, I'm gonna have it on the screen right here. So I text my cousin like, bitch, what the fuck? Now, like I said, me and my cousin close. We tell each other everything and always send each other the location. So when she used to take Uber, she send me who the Uber person is, so I can know the person, the license, whatever. You know, that's just how we is. So she sent me, I sent her the picture, and I was like, bitch, look at my fucking driver. And she was laughing. My cousin get high, so I don't know what the fuck she was thinking. She was just laughing. So I was like, what the fuck? So I was like, whatever, I'm not gonna think nothing of it. I prayed and, you know, say I'm making home safe. So I went, we got on the freeway, whatever. It says, at this time it was like, I think 11:30, 11:40. We was going on the freeway to get whatever. Mind you, we was halfway there almost. The freeway to take to get to my house is a long freeway, which is the 14. You be on there for like 33 miles. That's the freeway you take to get to my house after you take the other 2 freeways. So it told us that freeway was closed. So I'm hearing the MapQuest. Mind you, I'm just watching YouTube to try to get my mind off of being in this car with this stranger. I'm watching YouTube, and then I eventually did text my mom and let her know what's going on, so she could be aware. So I was just watching YouTube, hair videos, makeup videos. but I'm still paying attention to his MapQuest. First red flag, when I first got in the car, he was like, you could sit in the front. And I said, no, thank you. I sat my ass in the back because I wasn't comfortable. So the driver's seat was right here, and I'm in the back, so I could see exactly what he's doing. Like, you feel me? So he's driving or whatever, and the MapQuest telling him to get off this exit, go this way, go this way, go that way. And I'm just like, which way is it having him taking? So I was like, fuck, it's about to have him get on that Angeles National Forest. If you don't know what that is, it's basically like a road when you like 300 and something feet in the air. You're on like a stiff mountain, and the roads is like this. I'm gonna try to insert a clip or a video, but the roads is like this. Like, it's like a snake, you feel me? And it's just one way that way, one way this way. And it's very dangerous to the point to where, like, you really have to make sure you're driving safe. You can't be driving fast. You can't be doing that, because one false move, you could fall off the cliff. Like, one false move. So I was just praying everything was cool. The nigga was driving cool, whatever. So mind you, it was dark as fuck. Like, it was so fucking dark, bro. And when I text my cousin, let her know, bitch, you taking the Angeles Forest. Because when you in that shit, let me tell you, you have no fucking service. You can't listen to music. You can't get on YouTube. You can't call nobody. You can't text somebody. You can't do shit. If you texting somebody, when you get out the forest and get service, that's when the text gonna go through. So I was already kind of panicking, because I was just like, fuck, should I just have him drop me off somewhere and just have my mom come get me? Like, at this point, I was really just trying to get home, because I was still kind of tipsy, whatever. At this time, my fadingness already wore off, because who gonna still be kind of tipsy, whatever, and all this going on. I was like alert. So I had my pocket knife in my hand and my pepper spray, just ready for any type of shit to happen. But at the same time, I'm just really praying. I'm really talking to God at this time, because I was just like, it is dark as fuck, my phone not working, and I'm in a car with this stranger. He could do anything to me at this point in time of giving. I don't know what he got on him, what he capable of doing. I don't know. So it was a point like he was scratching his private area or touching it. I was just like, that is so nasty. Like, I was telling my cousin, like, bitch, you know. So my dumb ass was trying to record and the flash was on. You know when you're trying to record something and be sneaky, but the flash cut on? I was like, my bad. Like, I was so like, oh my gosh, that was so embarrassing. But at this point, I was just trying to record him. Like, I was trying to get like what he was doing. But it didn't work, so I had to text my cousin and let her know what he was doing. So he said, oh my gosh, I have to use the bathroom, because we was in traffic for a long time. He said, oh my gosh, I have to use the bathroom. This nigga pulled the fuck over. Mind you, we in the forest. It's dark. It's dark, no service, and you don't know what the fuck out there. They have little side roads to where you could pull over if you need to take a break, or if you could camp out up there, you could take a break. So he pulled over on one of those things to take a break. At this point, I felt like I was in a fucking scary movie. You know when, like, the movies where the girl's getting kidnapped and they like holding hostage, and like the driver get out the car and you looking at him and he coming on your side? At that point in time, that's what I was thinking. My heart never dropped before a day in my fucking life until that day. Like, at this time, only person that I could really like talk to at the time was God. Like, seriously, real shit. That's all I was doing. I texted my mom like, Mom, I love you, I love you, I love you. I just kept texting her, because I was like, I didn't want to think bad, but like, if anything happened, at least she'll still get my text. So mind you, I still have my location on, so even though I can't text my cousin, she still could track my phone. And yeah, she still could track my phone. So he came back. Mind you, he didn't wash his hands. He didn't put no sanitizer on his hands. He didn't do nothing. Then the nigga gonna get in the car and ask me again, do you want to get in the front? I'm like, no, can you stop asking me? I'm just trying to hurry up and get home to my kids. That's it. Like, I want to hurry up and get home. So he said, okay. So we going through the forest, and mind you, I know exactly how the forest is or whatever. It told him to go down this one way, because like I said, it was so many fires at this time to where a lot of fucking roads was blocked off. And I was like, God, please do not let me be fucking stuck with this man. Please, like, please get me home. I was thinking that in my head, like, please get me home, please. So he trying to, like, at this time trying to have conversations with me, this and that, and I'm a nice person. I ain't like, he felt nice and whatever, but it was just like, you never could just be too comfortable with a stranger that you don't know. Even though he might seem nice, the nigga could turn 0 to 100 real quick. You have to be aware. So I'm being nice, you know, whatever, but I'm still skeptical. Like, you know, he asking me questions like what I do for a living, this and that and the third. I'm not really giving him no answers, but I was just like, whatever. So we still drive whenever. Told him to go down this one road. This one road was so fucking dark to where I was just like looking up, making sure he not about to fall off no cliff. I was like so fucking scared, bro. Like, it was just one of those days to where you just like pray you really get out this situation. Like, you really hope you get out this situation. I was just so fucking scared. So he's just still going. And then it told him to turn left at this one street. So at this point, the MapQuest was telling him, okay, turn right. This nigga turned left. Then he kept going. Then, you know, when you miss your turn or something, the navigation be like, make a U-turn in 300 feet. And then he kept going straight. Make a U-turn in 300 feet. Then I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, at this time, I'm like, I need to speak up because I'm by myself and I don't know what the fuck this nigga doing. I was like, excuse me, it's telling you to make a U-turn. And then he's like, oh, okay, and kept going straight. So at this time, I don't know if this nigga knew about the forest or not. Like, you don't have no service. But I just got on the phone and act like I was talking to my brother. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm by your house. I'm like 5 minutes away. Could you meet me right here? My location is on. I'm talking loud to act like I'm really on the phone with somebody or whatever. And then I got the phone. Like, I act like I hung up. Then he kept going straight. The navigation kept telling him to turn around. And I'm like, excuse me, it's telling you to turn around. Can you please turn around? And he's just like not saying nothing. I said, excuse me. So I had to reach up. I tapped him. I said, excuse me. The navigation said turn around. Can you turn around? So this nigga still fucking ignoring me. So I got my knife and my pepper spray. I said, I would do whatever I have to do. Could you please turn around? I'm trying to get home safe. At this time, it's 1 in the morning. I don't know where the fuck you taking me. The MapQuest said turn around. Can you fucking turn around? So he like, oh, okay. Mind you, his eyes big as fuck. He like so fucking ugly, bro. Like, I was just like, if this nigga touch me, rape me, do anything, I swear to God, like, I will fucking shower 24 hours in a day. Like, that would fucking hunt me for the rest of my life. Like, bro, I hope I have the pictures to insert it because I'm really going to show y'all, like, how that nigga look. So I'm just praying, like, you know, you never could question God, like, why something happening. It always happened for a reason. But at this time, I was like, God, why? Just know, like, your day could turn 0 to 100, or it could turn 100 to 0 real quick in a matter of time. Who know? I'll wake up drinking, have fun with my family, to going to my ex house, to, you know, get things together with him, get into it with him, to take this Uber driver and be in this situation. Who would think that? I wouldn't. So he seen a knife, he seen a pocket knife. So I started recording this nigga. I said, I'm recording you because if anything happened, you know, it's going straight to the police. So I said, can you turn around? I said, my cousin have your address. I sent her the screenshots of what your car looked, so she know if I don't make it home in a couple more minutes, or at least by 2 o'clock, then I know for a fact, she know for a fact that she's gonna report you. And I already sent her texts like, I'm scared, this and that. So the cops would have went out looking for me because, for one, what I was texting her, and the guy looked in the license plate and shit. So, you know, so he finally turned around and he tried to apologize, but I still was recording him at this time, and I still had my knife out because at this point I was really about to jug him right here. Like, I wouldn't even think about going to jail or nothing. I was going to jug him right here, get in our car and go. Like, I do not give a fuck. So I was just thinking about making home to my kids. That's the only thing that was in my mind the whole time me and that ride. I was just thinking about my kids. Like, I was just thinking of memories and shit. And I would never want nobody being in that predicament, because that is a scary ass situation. So he turning around driving. Then we finally get to a point to where I'm familiar with. So I'm like, okay, I'm like 10 minutes from home. So I finally get service at this time, and I had got like 100 and something missed calls, texts from my family, like my brother, his girl, my mom, my cousin, just non-stop blowing me up. When I finally got service, calls coming in. Like, it was to the point where my phone got what's that word, with so many calls coming in, like your phone messed up. Like, my phone froze because there was so many calls and texts coming in at one time to where I couldn't answer. So I just cut my phone off. I cut my phone on. I let my mom know, okay, I'm finally out of it. I'm on my way home. Could you be outside? So I live next to like 3 fast food places. I didn't want this nigga to know where I live. So I told my mom, pick me up at Carl's Jr. And she went to Carl's Jr. And then I told him to drop me off at Carl's Jr. And then MapQuest was telling him to turn left, but Carl's Jr. was on the right. So I said, could you just drop me off at Carl's Jr.? The nigga turned right. And then the MapQuest telling him to go like where I live. And I was like, I don't live right there. That's my old address. Could you go to Carl's Jr.? The nigga finally turned around and tried to touch me. Said, oh, I said, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Try to apologize and please don't give me a bad review. I said, you're definitely getting a bad review and you're definitely getting reported. And I just thank God that I made it home safe. At this time, it was like 2:30 going on 2:40 in the morning. I was tired. I was exhausted. I was scared for my fucking life. And it was just a scary situation. Like, it was so scary. Like, I really couldn't really go to sleep because I was just thinking like, dang, what if that night could have went left? Like, you feel me? I'm just glad I got out of that situation. Ever since then, I never took Uber. I never go nowhere without my car. Somebody said they pick me up. No, I would trail you. I'm never going nowhere because I'm not ever taking Uber or Lyft a day in my fucking life. So that was it. I hope y'all enjoyed this story. And moral of this story is my ass should have just stayed at home instead of trying to get back with a nigga that I have problems with, and just know like the relationship was holding on to a string. So it was just like, why I even went there, you feel me? Like, when I was telling my friends the story, they were just like, bitch, why you even go to that nigga? Why you even did that shit? Like, you feel me? And I was just like, I know. So I know, like, okay, I can't be, you know, acting stupid over these niggas. Like, you know, if you miss me, you gonna, you know, come to me and stay with me, or I'm just gonna, you know, whatever. So I should just never left that day. I should kept my ass home and stayed having pool time with my family instead of left. But y'all know how that goes when you missing your ex or whatever. So I hope you guys enjoyed this story. Make sure you guys comment. Let me know if you had any bad Uber, Lyft, or any type of experience. And make sure you subscribe and make sure you turn on your notifications, because I am dropping my story times every Friday, and I'm coming up with videos, and my birthday is in 16 days. So y'all gonna see y'all girls turn up, get drugged. I'm about to get lit, and y'all know my hair about to be bomb as fuck, and my nails about to be outrageous. So make sure you guys stay tuned, subscribe, and let's get lit with your girl. Bye.